Hello everyone, this is Tekal and we're going to continue our Egypt gameplay campaign. Hope you are doing great. Let's do this. There we go. We're making money, we're building, everything is good, amazing. Our economy is far better now. We need to get public schools as quick as possible. 29% of success, that's good. 10% of stall, not bad. I need to get the rest of Iraq and form Arabia. Unacceptable government. Could reform it, but nothing will change. Not really. I don't want to reform it right now. Wow, I'm not building anything anymore. So let's see. Buildings. What can I? What do I have a shortage? I need lodging camps. Alright, so one more of this. One more of this, one more of this, one of this, maybe one of this, one steel, and resources for now. France is gonna be a huge problem for us. I need to annex Wadai, but when I get rid of the infamy, because I have a lot of infamy. Let us reduce their autonomy. They will accept. Cool. Cool. Not now. Alright, we almost have public schools. That's good. This has to be the ugliest USA Mexico I've ever seen in my life. It will give me 7 infamy. Not now, I need to reduce my infamy. GDP is far better now. I'm almost catching up with the Prussians. Not bad, I would say, not bad. Education is good, not bad as well. I forgot to put education in Lebanon. It is what it is, I suppose. We will need one government administration, maybe. Yeah, one here, one here, one here, one here, one in Syria, one in Adana, one in Aleppo, one in Palestine, one in Lebanon. There we go. I will need bureaucracy. I will really need it. India is so divided now. It's like very balkanized. Okay. Do I change it now or do I wait? You know what? I'm gonna change it. Cool. Let's see in the technology tab. Now we have education. That's very good. That's absolutely good. I have homesteading. I need to get rid of the I need to reform the government. I need to get rid of the landowners. They are unhappy anyways. And see the laws that I can enact. Nothing really. Nothing. I will have to wait and get a better alright, so we have pharmaceuticals now. Now what I need to get is In the military, I'll get that. In the society, I have nationalism, go for this, and then this. Then in the military, I will build this. Research, and I will research this, but no, wait, I will need to research this first and then this. Then I will go for railways. You know what? I'm gonna go for railways first, because we need railways. I will also build another university. You know what? Another 3 universities. Because we need the universities. We really do need them. There might be another war with the Ottomans. Are they recognized? They are a major power now. If I defeat them again, they will... By the way, this is read as Dawlati Aliyya, Dawla al-Aliyya, the high state or something like that, kind of literally translated. So yeah, they were arrogant. No, I'm kidding. But they might have been, they might have not. But to name your country like that just sounds arrogant to me. I will need to get Turkle states later, not now, later. I'm gonna annex Wadai. So that I can get Tibesti before the French. Spain sided with them. Alright, I don't care. I will fight you later, Spain. Just bear that in mind. I will literally fight you later. Great. We're building the lodging camps. That's good. I'm gonna build one to war, one paper. Naval invasion, of course, as usual. I could have added war goals, by the way, against the Spanish, but I would have gained a lot of infamy, so not now. But I will get to them later. What I will take from the French, I will just take the Algerian parts here at the very top and give them the desert. I know that there will be resources in the desert, but I don't need them. My fleet was defeated, as usual. I'm losing money. Nice. One more. I know it's pointless, but I will need one more because of some journal entries, by the way. So basically, great. Now I can establish a colony here. See? Pretty easy. I'll establish one here. I'll establish one here. I'll establish one here. And leave it be for now. We need white peace. I mean, what's the point? I should have put a war goal versus the Spanish, but whatever. Okay, they are offering white peace. Great. Rubber? Interesting. But I didn't research rubber, did I? I don't think we researched rubber yet. Yeah, it's still way down there. Mastication, rubber mastication. Making a lot of money. Maybe I should reduce the budget so that I lose some of the angry ones. Resources. Lead, we don't need lead. Coal mines, of course we need coal. Fishing, great. What if I wanna make a protectorate? Oh my god, no, not now at all. And I might face the French, which is not gonna be good. If you declare me as your rival, I'm gonna declare you as my rival. Automatic Rivalry, declare rival. Don't need anything anymore. Any more rivals, you mean? I mean. Can I make protectorate out of Persia? Whoa, that's a lot of infamy. How about this one? Not bad. I could take some money from you. No, it's pointless. We're winning this no matter what. We're winning this. Let me add another general from the Fallahin. Fallahin means farmers, by the way, but nowadays it's used as a slur word for some reason. No, lady, no. Whoa, they're fighting the Russians. The British are fighting the Russians. Are we ever going to see Germany in this gameplay? Also, look, Prussia got the wait, what was it called? Holstein. Schleswig-Holstein. That's interesting. So are we gonna see it? We have Bavaria now as a puppet of the Austrians? Really? Okay. I think we're gonna see Greater Austria rather than Germany or Super Germany. Rainfall. Rubber discovered again in Gondor. Our education is great. We are teaching the Fallahin to be modernized and happy. To be civilized. Actually, they were civilized, but not as civilized as, of course, the Ottomans, of course. Return Syria? No way. Not return in anything, lady. I need to add a war goal, I forgot. 2 states, Mosul and Deir ez-Zor. The British might join them or not. I'm not sure. No way. I'm not transferring subjects, but I know something else. Call ally. There is this actually. Conquer state. I want to get the rest of Arabia. Not Diyarbakir, not of course. Gonna take Deir ez-Zor as well, and I will leave it as. Oh my god, I ruined my infamy. I'm gonna save here. Like, holy moly, that's a lot of infamy for a small country like me. That's a lot of infamy. I'm notorious. Reminds me of the notorious, what was his name? Sirius Black. I'm the notorious Sirius Black. No kidding. I think 61 is enough infamy for me. No one is mad at me for some reason. Yeah, that's a huge win for us. Easy win actually. This time it's just defeating the Ottomans and not anyone else with them. This will be researched on its own. I don't even need to. Yeah, I said it. I'm not getting pan-nationalism anytime soon, but I will try to get it. 16 years. I need to research all these ones up there first, and then we can do pan-nationalism. I might make a new army that will be the defender of Egypt against any invasion. I'm gonna give it 10. You know what? I'm gonna make it 30. 10. 10. What I'm gonna name it is Third Egyptian Army Al-Qal'a. If you don't know what that means, it means the castle. So I'm gonna give it a castle or a castle tower thingy. Confirm. There you go. Because it's gonna defend us. I will also need to increase my building capacity. Construction capacity. That's what I meant. By the way, if you have any notes or comments, you can leave it in the comments. I love feedback. This would literally and will literally improve my content and improve the quality of my content, and that would result and will result in you having a better experience. Treat my gameplays as, you know, role plays. I'm role playing as a country and I'm advancing in different ways. It's not really a tutorial, but you can see the steps that I followed, but it's not really a tutorial. I'm not the best at the game. I don't claim that. I learned from others, by the way, from watching others and what they do. Like if I ever played Prussia, I have no clue what to do. If I play France, I have no clue what to do, you know. Because I've never played these other nations. The only country that I have played is Egypt. So when I play Prussia, Austria, French, Great Britain or Russia or America, it will be a new experience that you will witness, and you will also have fun because you will be discovering these countries with me. I'm also discovering them. So I hope that you have fun. We're almost there with the Ottomans. We have our war goals occupied. If we take the capital, it's a win for us, and we have all what we need for Arabia, except for the Trucal states. I'm gonna take them later from the British. I always forget about taking them, but I will have to play it low profile for now because of the infamy that I have. And that's it. That's how you play Egypt. Egypt is actually fun to play. Easy and fun. In my case, it wasn't easy because I was facing the British, but for some reason the British didn't really leverage their navy and invade my land. If they did that, I would have lost the campaign, the entire thing. So there is that. In the second war, it was the same thing, but I really made it into a world war, kind of. So we won this war. We won it. It's easy now. We won. And this should make the Ottomans fall into being an unrecognized power. We have central archives, so in the buildings. Wait, let me really start. Okay. Smooth bore. Okay, we got what we wanted. Gotta move to bulk trading. And standardized archives. There we go. Right, which means I can increase some of the institutions that I have. I'll increase all of them to 1 level. No, 1 level only. 1 level only. Repeaters. Yeah, I'm gonna go for repeaters. Now Egypt looks absolutely weird. Like there is Egypt here, there is Egypt here, and there is Egypt that goes all the way to Persia through here. This is so weird. And the budget, I don't think. I will leave it as it is for now. I'm not gonna change anything. Okay, that's good. What is their rank now? Major power still. Yeah, I'm gonna mark you here. I'm gonna mark you as well in the tab here. Mark you as well in the tab, because you are going to be my enemies. What can I research? Nothing. Maybe I should remove the government and reform into perhaps petite. No laws. That's interesting. What about if I reform the government and add the ulama? Yeah, now more laws. See, you can get public health. That way we're modernizing, but I need to get rid of the mercantilism. I need to get rid of I already got rid of serfdom, so only mercantilism I need to change it, and agrarianism. I also need to open my country and get rid of slave trade. Antagonistic, domineering, antagonistic. I'm gonna put these up. There we go, 30% enactment success chance. I'm number 7. That's not bad. Oh yeah, I need to modernize my navy as well. Like increase the number, because too many heavies for some reason as well. I will need to have an interest in Prussia here, and in Caucasus, in the Dnieper, in Danubia, for reasons, by the way. I'm gonna Balkanize Russia, like quite literally. Central Asia, of course. Russia, Arctic Russia. Yeah, I'm gonna Balkanize Russia so hard. I don't need anything from South Africa. I mean, there is gold there, but I don't need it. Where is the arts? Fine arts. Good. Very good. Ah, Spain is a great power. No wonder they are rivaling me. Should I take sides? But I can't because I have a truce. Alright, I know you are a big empire. Holy moly. Prussia sided with the... Of course, it's World War I, literally. Except for Austria, not with them, and France. It's like... the parliaments, what was it called? The prey thingies to the... I think you know what I want to say. The precursor. Yeah, that's it. The precursor for World War I. They backed down. I have a better chance at building. 40% educated, not bad at all. Economy is 30 now, 30 million GDP. Better than Spain, almost the same as Austria, almost. I just need 3 more million. Or better, I can beat Prussia when it goes to economy. So sooner or later I will beat them. I'm not going to serve the Suez Isthmus at the moment. Even though I need it, but no, not now. Sorry for coughing. Great, now I have public health insurance. That's really good. Alright, so I will end it here. We will continue. I might attach another video to this so that it's like a full campaign, because I'm done with having different parts for this campaign, unless you guys want it. So I will either put the full campaign as it is, like when I form Arabia and expand to where I want to expand, or I'm gonna make it into parts. Most likely it will be parts, I don't know. You will see. But leave it in the comments. And if we get like 10 likes on this video, I'm gonna make a Prussia gameplay where I don't know what to do. But 10 likes. I just want 10 likes. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye bye. Well, hello there everyone. Today we continue our campaign into expanding and forming the caliphate. Kind of like the caliphate. I already made the caliphate. I just am going to expand and grab what the caliphate once controlled, So let us continue without, talking a lot. This time I need to lower my infamy, expand my industry, and yeah, this game mode is killing my eyes and probably is killing your eyes as well. But I decided to try it. It's a map mode that should make it easy. Like look better, but it just makes it worse. So there's something that I want to do truly, and like have a lot of it. Should be enough. There's a reason why I'm building all of these. Just because I wanna be like, I wanna have a lot of these, to have a lot of chairs, so that it's cheap in the market. The same goes for clothes. I'm gonna do the same. Because if you have a lot of clothes and a lot of chairs, this means what I think it means: good, what do you call it? Good standard of living. I'm not focused. I just came back from work and my brain is not here, so it's a bit tough. I just don't like this map mode. It's killing my eyes for real. I'm just gonna switch back next video probably, that I record. I don't know when it will be out anyways, but stay tuned. I make videos and I love to know your feedback, so don't forget about that. I need your feedback. Also, there's something that I wanted to do, which is turn Egypt into a cotton and silk, kind of like a cotton and silk hub. So I'm gonna do that. I have a lot of cotton in my grab, so I'm gonna make these the cotton parts, right? And the silk parts are the silk parts where I can make silk, like a lot of it. Okay, so far so good. I can also make myself a coffee hub, kinda that. I need tobacco. Do I even need tobacco? But I might need opium, some opium, not all of it. No, you know what, I'm gonna leave the opium for the Iranian parts, like opium in the Iranian parts, cotton in the Egyptian parts, coffee in the coffee parts, kind of like that, kind of like that mentality. I'm gonna need some canned food, because why not? Water boiler, what is even that? I like most of the things that are in the game, I just don't know what they do, like really do, but I'm learning, over the time you learn new things, and there's that. Gotta change so what does that do? Generate more pollution, more tools, consume more consumption goods, and makes people jobless. I don't mind it. I mean, I'm just making them learn the hard way that they should evolve, that they should adapt. And now I have central banking. That's good, innit? A window to utopia. What does that mean? Let me read that. I'd love to read that. A group of people inspired by the utopian theories of Ali al-Taimuriya. I don't think there is a family like that, family name like that. Maybe it might exist. It might exist. I don't know. Have established an experimental colony in rural Aleppo. The colony styles itself as a window into an idyllic future society. The title of page is given to those who serve kings. It belongs most brightly to those who serve a phalanstery. What is that? For a phalanstery is God in action. What is a phalanstery? It is the Spirit of God, since it is composed of the 12 passions harmonized by passional attraction, practical truth, mathematical justice, and unity of action. What is that? What is he talking about? Hence, to collectively serve the phalanstery is to serve God, and it is thus that domestic duties are envisioned in harmony if this primitive branch of industry were disparaged as it is today. Passional equilibrium would become impossible. Inspiring or nothing. Let's go for inspiring. Education wise, so good. I'm getting there. Alright, I don't mind that. I'm actually glad that I am doing good when it goes to education. I for some reason I made a bunch of money and then I started not making that same bunch of money, so I don't understand. So we've got Bavaria and stuff. What is going on here? What is that? Target Modena? What is Modena? Let me see. So where is this? So what is the war goal exactly of this whole thing? Protectorate, return Bavarian Rhineland. Oh, whoa. Okay. I mean, I have the reserve ready, so I'm gonna help them for now because I don't want them as enemies. I'm just gonna help them for now, right? And down the line when I get the United Arab Emirates, I'm gonna move on to taking the coastal part of Algeria because I don't want the desert for now. I know it has petroleum, I just don't want it now. And I don't know why in this game map mode the Egypt is just white. It just doesn't make any sense. Or it does, I don't know. I'm not gonna send my troops though. I'm just gonna relax and let France do what they wanted to do. I just wanted the treaty standing. Okay, they backed down, I think, which is not bad. I need to get Morocco next. Whoa, there is no way, right? You immediately grab an entire state like that. That doesn't make any sense. That just didn't make any sense. Literally, they just literally grabbed the whole thing almost immediately. I mean, I can't do that. If you focus here, I can't do that. I'm not even doing that. Also, I forgot to rename my armies. So let's promote this dude and get this kidney stone opium addict. You know what? Open terrain will be better. Yeah, open terrain. So I named this Al-Qal'a because it is a defensive army. So I'm gonna leave it as that. Okay. You know what? Once back in the time, the Crusaders had the Knights Templars, and they were like the elite. So I'm gonna change the name of Al-Qal'a into Fursan فرسان الأرض. What is فرسان الأرض? The knights of the land, and they will just serve as that. So جيش سوريا, let me, since it is Syria, I have a good name for them. Gonna name them, yeah, I got it, هزيم الرعد. What is هزيم الرعد? I just don't know the translation literally, but it's like the sound of thunder, I think that's the meaning. As for Egypt, I need a good name. Thutmose the second. Thutmose the second. I think you should look up what Thutmose the second is if you want to know. Alright, so infamy is going down, which is good. Taking the rest of Chad, because I'm gonna give Chad the Libyan desert, because I don't want my borders to be squarey, and probably give them as well the Egyptian desert, because I don't want it. It just doesn't serve me whatsoever. And I will give Darfur Dongola, or no, I will grab Darfur. No, I will give the Darfur Dongola. I don't mind that. I just don't need Dongola. Doesn't even. What GPU? Not that much. So I'm gonna give it to Dongola. Or you know what? I might just take Darfur. I don't know how this should go, but I will give them Dongola and leave the rest parts, like the rest of Sudan, for me. I'm not sure. Or I might just release Sudan. Not sure. Anyways, can I decrease any autonomy? Oh my lord. Matruh, Sinai, Palestine, Lebanon, Wadai, Crete. Matruh and Sinai are the worst. Upper Egypt is... I need to fix that sooner or later. How's my economy? How's my building sector is going? Still didn't build what I aim to build. I might grab Morocco, but I fear Great Britain interfering. So maybe that is 20, but there is a different way of doing it, which is quite literally getting pan-nationalism. But I need military, at least land tech, you know. Why do I need land tech? Is because I'm not a naval power. So I will queue up these as well, and then this one. So I'm gonna make it a bit faster. It will take a bit of a time. Yeah, I forgot to build more universities, because we need universities, because universities mean innovation. I honestly want to build a university in each and every state here, because you'll know later. Let's give it one here. I think what I mean to say is I want to build more universities for more innovation and more qualifications. So 15 is good. I'm gonna increase this by like 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. So 2 more, 6 should be good enough. I will I don't know, should I go for the Ottoman Empire first, or should I go for Persia? But I mean after Morocco. Not sure. What I'm glad about is that France is not taking this part, so that's good, I assume. I really need crucial states. It's part of me, and me is part of it. So there's that. Zanzibar is now free, so there's that as well. Great Britain is taking Equatoria, which is part, but it's mine by right. So I'm gonna make Great Britain regret this. You know what? Let's do this. My economy is rising, like truly rising. So that is good. I'm starting to like this map mode for one reason. Look at this. When I do this, it just highlights things really good. When I do this as well, it just highlights, it makes everything look highlighted. So I don't know if it is because everything is not highlighted, so when I switch to a highlighted mode, it just makes it more highlighted. I don't know, do you get the point? I don't know. France is just grabbing North Africa. The UK is gonna grab Africa, and that is gonna be a problem for me in the future, because they will have troops down here facing me. That is not good. The moment I finish this, I'm gonna release Wadai, and I'm not sure why we can't release Chad, for an example, but I'm gonna release Wadai and give it Tripolitania. I mean, not Tripolitania, but the Libyan desert. But when I annex Tripolitania, I just don't want square borders, and I just don't want the desert parts. I want them in my market though, so they will be in my market because of the petroleum. I think I should increase the taxes a little bit. Should I release Sudan as well? I'm not really sure, but I might do that. You know what? I'm gonna release Sudan. Do I release Sudan or just give Darfur Dongola? Not sure. No authority. I'm gonna do it right now. So grant a state, select one. Is it called Darfur? It's called Darfur. I'm gonna grant a state. Well, I cannot grant them any incorporated state. Interesting. I'm gonna grant them Chad. Great, I can build railways now. Wadai and Chad. So what is Kordofan? This is Dongola, this is Kordofan, but I don't want to give them Kordofan. Darfur looks so ugly and makes Egypt even more ugly. How do I get rid of this state and this state? How do I do that? I'm just confused. I'm confusion. Kordofan is incorporated. I just don't want Kordofan, nor this one. I just don't want it. That makes my borders very ugly. I will just annex Darfur then. It just makes it ugly. Nice field hospitals. Should what if I release Sudan, release subject, right? Release Sudan and try to give Sudan the Egyptian desert. Let's try this. I don't know why the name is Funj, but it's alright. Grant a state, select one, Egyptian Yemen, but I cannot select Egyptian desert. Maybe because it's a home state, but it's alright. Tahutmos II needs... yeah, I forgot. I kind of like ruined the army. I'm gonna build them as quick as possible because I need that. I will annex them later, not now, but later. Wait, what? So they are taking Darfertit. Okay, sure, take it. It's funny how the UK started, well, they didn't really start the war, but they kind of like are losing to natives. It's ridiculous. Great Britain. Why is it great? Because they call it great. They call themselves great. That's why. I'm gonna pause building for now. I need the reserves to be up again. Nice. Now I need to take Morocco. 22 infamy is not much. I will just wait. I can sway in Great Britain for some reason, but I'm swaying with Col Ally. I'm doing this because I want them to fight for me. So you gotta be smart when you're doing these things. You don't need to mobilize. They backed down. There you go. They are a protectorate now, meaning I can turn them into a vassal, like a subject I mean, and down the line annex them. Reduce autonomy, they will accept, and bam. Let's reduce that autonomy as well. No, I can annex. Annex. I don't want to annex. Decline. We can annex. Do I annex Hijaz right now, or do I wait to form Arabia? But I will most likely wait to form Arabia. Let's make you 50 then. This one should have a 10 and a 10. These borders are so ugly. I hate square borders. They shouldn't exist. I mean straight lines. They should not exist. I'm gonna take Anatolia first before I take anything else. But I want to make this a protectorate. Greece, I mean. I am going to fight the UK for the crucial states. So if I do annex, I should win this. But I'm gonna save here because I know that I might mess something up. But most likely I won't mess anything up. See, I'm facing the UK now. What I can do is add a war goal and take Equatoria from them. That's a lot of infamy for a small state. I'm gonna give it to Sudan. If I make primary, that's gonna be tougher. Anyways, don't mind paying some money for that. The good thing is that they will not try to navally invade. I'm gonna sway in the French, Col Ally. That's good. Now I have France with me. It means I will take Equatoria most likely. Raise 10 conscripts, move to the 25 and remain there. I'm gonna add another general to help. This is the Forsan al-Ard. I want them to defend the Ard. Raise conscripts, go down there. No, not there. Down there. Yeah, they go there. Two countries have embargoes on me. Persia and on the Ottoman Empire. That is too bold of them. Well, how are they better than me and France? Just doesn't make any sense. They imposed a blockade on me. Interesting. This war is over. Naval invasion? Why? Where the hell are you going? That doesn't make any sense. Is it preparing for the naval invasion? Could be. Whoa, we invaded them by we invaded the home counties. Let's go. I don't know why the UK is so weak in this campaign. It just doesn't make any sense. Or is it because they lost the crown, the jewel in the crown? Could be. Australia is Australia? Okay, I thought it would be divided, and we have Canada that early? Virtuous League. I'm gonna do some Inquisition in Spain soon. I just need to get what I'm fighting the UK for. Oh, not the UK, sorry, Great Britain, because it is so great, innit? Whoa. Reverse. They did a reverse. I did not see that coming. I really didn't see that coming. I'm gonna take a state which is Baghdad, because I don't know why they have Baghdad. What is this? Hee I just realized that there is an uncentralized colonial state or country, whatever call it, just called Hee. This is retarded. Not retarded, I mean this is funny. What is Hee? What is that? Naval invasion in Egypt. See, this is why I have Fursanul Ard, because they are gonna defend me. See, I'm smart. I'm pretty smart. I'm actually very smart. I'm going to send this fleet here. I know that they will lose, but they can just annoy the what do you call them? The Great British people. I'm not making fun of the nowadays Great British people. I'm making fun of the Great British people in Victoria 3, because I don't know how great is that. How is that even great if you're losing that hot? How do you get navally invaded as the UK in the Victorian era? It just doesn't make any sense. Because they were the naval power. They were the naval power. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Can I give something to Darfur? What is going on here exactly? I have to fight this? Alright. I don't know why we have separatists or positivists revolt. How are you positive when you're revolting, huh? I need to grant you a state sooner or later. I'm gonna make you Sudan, Darfur, and whatever. Oh my lord, that government is so terrible. I'm gonna put you here for now. Wow, so per capita taxation, but I want to get rid of mercantilism and Arganianism. How do I get rid of these? Fine then. Wait, why didn't I annex them exactly? What? What? Why weren't they annexed? What is going on? That is just so weird. What am I missing here? Can you tell me what I'm missing, everybody? I'm not sure. This is just retarded. I fought an entire war to get the crucial states, but then I don't get them. What in... Let me give you Equatoria. Let me give you Darfur as well, because Sudan just doesn't look normal without Darfur. It appears as though I need to annex Darfur and then give the states to Funj later. I'm gonna do that later. For now I need to take... How can I take a state from them? I can't? Oh, liberty desire needs to be lower. I will just annex them. Great, great, very great. Look at Egypt now. Egypt is now in Arabia and not in Egypt. Sense, great sense. But I have Baghdad now. For Sanul Ard, they require another export. Forgot to mention something. This army and Hazimur Rad should merge. Now that I have enough money, I need to continue building. The game is running slower and slower now. Are we seeing it now? I think we are gonna see America forming properly. What do I need in the hegemony? African colonies? Do I need African colonies for real? Not sure. The Ottomans are not gonna fight me anymore. They don't stand a chance. Wow, the British government is constructing in my country, but Austria is not doing anything. That's very good. Can give some troopens. One more. Take one more. There we go. Some conscriptable battalions for the Hazimurra, I think. Yeah, it's Hazimurra. It's about time I fought the French. As for that, I said, I don't want to support you, come on. I don't know what that is. He still exists. What are they a subject of? It's not Denmark. So what are they a subject of? I'm too confused. They're a subject of something. I just don't know what it is. Diplomacy, interaction. Not really sure. I'm declining all of this. I want to get the rest of my empire. I'm gonna go into a defensive pact with Austria. I'd prefer that. I don't want you. And I'm gonna... Holy shit! Oh my god! What are you doing? You are notorious for what? What did you do to be notorious? Oh my god, what is that? It doesn't tell. It doesn't tell. I'm gonna damage relations. I'm not friends with bad people, I'm sorry. And I thought I was bad. Are we going to see a unified Germany? I don't know. Doesn't seem like it. How did they lose to... Was it Belgium? But I don't think it was Belgium alone. I'm gonna improve with Great Britain for now. There is oil now for some reason. That is too early, I think. It is interesting how Sardinia is kind of like winning this war. Very interesting, really. Trying to set our first company, and it's gonna be Misr Spinning and Weaving Company. There we go. Wait, why can't I fight the Turkish? Why is that? What's up with things? Like, we are involved in something? Interesting. Ah, maybe it's because of that. I'm gonna take something from you. Persian Hormuz. No. What is this state? Fars. Yeah, let's take Fars. Time to take parts of Persia slowly and slowly. Whoa, wait, we have Ahmad Arabi now. It's actually a historical character in Egypt. But where is he? Yeah, I knew it. He's an actual historical character, and he's very, very strong. Like, legit. He almost repelled the British invasion of Egypt, but what happened is that the Ottoman Caliph or Sultan, name him whatever, decided to declare Arabi as a traitor instead of actually supporting him in the face of the enemy, and that resulted in a huge morale drop within or among the troops, the Egyptian troops, and some of them actually deserted, if I recall correctly. So there is that. So where is Urabi? I want to grant him command. The war broke out and I forgot. Quite literally, I'm so dumb. Imagine if that was a war with a great power or something. I want to grant to Rabi command. As you can see, he wasn't that black, was he? Not sure. I'm gonna make him a marshal. Look at that. And it's historical too. He appeared as a big figure in 1881 or something. The game is getting slower and slower. I don't know how they never managed to fix this issue with paradox games, late game. I'm gonna take the Arbak. Wait, this is for San al-Ard. Why did I mobilize them? Whatever. And guess where we're going? Constantinople. I'm facing the Prussians. This is a world war in a sense. Where is the capital? I just need to get to the capital. I think this is the capital. So let's get to the capital first. I'm gonna defend for now. I need to defend as fast as possible because I'm facing the Prussians, and the Prussians are kind of like an issue. I'm also going to grant my armies good stuff. Holy moly, I'm losing money. I might need to stop this. Ah shit, I ruined everything. Where is the navy? Get over here. This army should get to the point. Nice. Great. Merge together and then get to the front lines, and you know, I want you to defend for now. We're going to drain them before we, you know, attack. What's up with the infrastructure all of a sudden? I could give you cigarettes and perhaps liquor and perhaps opium, because I'm making money. You know what? I could also budget, right, and do this. It's gonna take some time. And I have one more company. Oh, I can't give them monopoly, but I can. I don't have enough authority. I'm gonna do a trick here, right? Check this out. Of course. It's time to attack because we reversed the wheel. Okay, so I'm gonna make this one attack. It's our leaders now. So guess where we're going? Where's the army? There we go. So we're going to Constantinople, of course. This war is over. They capitulated. I need you to take the objective. You know what? Go all the way over there while you take this side. There we go. I need to declare them as a rival. Can I do that? Oh, I can expel diplomat. I don't mind some infamy. Yeah, that's good. And now I have like a huge load of... That's so weird. What did I do to my economy? I'm losing a lot for some reason. Maybe because I had some treaties with the French and I kind of like ruined all of that. Maybe. Okay, we got what we wanted. There is still another war. Really? Come on. Whoa. Let's get back to building. Constructing things is what we need to do now. I need to reform the government. But the thing is that I need to get rid of these. Oh my god, this is gonna be tough. What are you? Fallahin. Good. Can we abdicate you? I can. That is a huge problem. That is a terrible problem. Oh no, they have all the armies. This is gonna be tough to get rid of.